Hi, we are Team Kairoh Garden.
And we have been in the Gambia for the last 3 months to work on our Project Mala.
Hereby our impact video. Have fun watching.
3rd of November, we flew from Amsterdam to Banjul. We started our internship with the introduction week to get to know the Gambian culture. We visited a lot of interesting organizations. Interesting visit was with Buswomen, who teach women about entrepreneurship. After the introduction week, we did some preparations for the real work and bought the school materials we needed. This little girl made it sometimes a bit hard. The project we did was in collaboration with Armitage Senior Secondary School in Yanyanbire. This is located in the inland of the Gambia. The school is a boarding school with students from grade 10 to 12. For the project, we mainly worked together with these 3 teachers. 2 of them are commerce teachers who help with the content, and the teacher on the right was our contact person. Before we actually could give the workshop, we had some preparation meetings with the 3 of us and the teachers. At lunch, we set a goal for ourselves to co-create the workshop content together with the teachers. In real life, this was a bit harder than expected because the teachers had no input in the meetings and took no initiative. Because of this, we decided to create a workshop content ourselves and involve the teachers in teaching one of the classes. What we learned from this is that we had to wait until they have an answer in the meetings, and so we do not fill in all the silences. We also need to create a safe environment and mix seating.
Then it was time to teach the workshop. At the beginning it was quite scary to be in front of the class and be a teacher, but after a while we were confident and there were a lot of enthusiastic students who participated in the workshop. We made the teaching a bit more practical by sending the students out for interviews with their target group and the local entrepreneur. The Gambian students appeared to be some good speakers during the final presentations, and they were all very proud of their final results. We also used some methods from the minor classes, as these pink glasses, king's crown and devil's ears supported the students to give critical feedback to each other. After 7 days, all students finished the workshop successfully. And for participating, they all received an entrepreneurship certificate during the weekly assembly moment. While giving the workshop, we found out the knowledge about entrepreneurship was even lower than we thought. Even the grade 10 and 11 commerce students did not know how to calculate basic costs and profit of a business. But at the end, we teach 21 students the basics of entrepreneurship, and they were all really enthusiastic about it. We used a student-centered approach while teaching, which was inspiring for the teachers. At the end, we wrote a workshop manual for future Project Mala groups. To focus on the sustainability of the project, we added another goal to our project, which was to hand over the workshop content to the teachers so they can continue giving the entrepreneurship workshop a few times a year. The next step was upgrading the school shop together with the motivated students, and to our surprise, all students signed up for this. During the upgrading of the school shop, we had some problems with the motivation of the students. They participated because they wanted to, but they did not show up or showed up hours late. This was quite frustrating, but we found out that they needed more guidance from us. Also, with continuing the workshop by the teachers, there were some problems. The responsibility was with the teachers now, but they did not take any action and only saw more problems than solutions occurring. Because of the sake of time, we decided to focus on upgrading the school shop.
We started upgrading the school shop by deciding what new products we were going to sell. Together with some of the students, we went to a local market and did the shopping. After this, we rearranged the school shop so all of the new items could be sold there. For the marketing part, we made some billboards and we painted the walls of the school shop. The students also asked the visual arts teacher if he could design a flyer to hand out at the surrounding schools. We were all very happy with the result. After all the hard work, we had a festive reopening of the school shop. The vice principal gave a short speech and the principal himself cut the ribbon to make it official. Directly after reopening, the first sales were made. To see how much impact we've had, we'll take a look at the theory of change. The entrepreneurship workshop has been given to 21 students. This gave them new knowledge and skills and brought them one step closer to actually becoming an entrepreneur. A new workshop manual has been written. This new manual will make it easier for new students groups or local teachers to teach about entrepreneurship. We also upgraded the school shop together with the students. This gave them some practical experience which they can use when they really want to set something up for themselves. In short, we've helped creating a more accessible step to the entrepreneurship field for the youth in the Gambia.
Aside of the project, we also enjoyed the Gambia itself.
We learned to cook some traditional dishes. Here we are making pepper soup. We also made domada, which is a peanut sauce with rice. A chef cook told us that it wasn't good enough, so he taught us in his professional kitchen how to do it.
In the Gambia, you all eat together from the same bowl. It's often a rice dish, and thus we did so as well. But after some time, we could use some Western food as well. Around the school, all breads were served in pages from school books. So before donating some more school books, maybe found out what they are used for.
The public transport of the Gambia isn't as organized as it is in the Netherlands. Sometimes we even had to wait for multiple hours just to get to the other side of the river. During our time in the Gambia, we have met many people and also made a lot of friends.
After all, we ended our time in the Gambia with a lot of positive feelings.
Maybe a bit too positive.
But quarantining made us work efficiently and we finished the report early. We hope you've enjoyed watching our video.
And we have one more thing to say.
Idea lama lama, abarakabake.